Special delivery. Yours truly, Posty Baby here. Can you hear me okay? I hope so. I hope so anyway. How are meal mates today? Are you all thriving? Are we all thriving? Are we sitting and thriving and enjoying ourselves? I hope you're all enjoying yourselves today. I hope everybody's thriving. If you're not thriving, you're doing something wrong. There's two T's to life. Thriving and the other one. I hope you're doing not the other one, the thriving one. I hope you're thriving, yes. Oh my gosh, wait, I got mailmates here. Let me see here. Hi, Moose, and hi, Bluff, and hi, Davy. Hi there, and for those lurking, hello to you too. But, good evening, Bibi and Chet. Finally done with your 8-course meal. It's not 8 courses. I had chicken, noodles, beef, and broccoli. I had almost my food groups close enough, right? Chicken, beef. I'm missing pork. Chicken, beef. I'm missing rice. Huh. That's enough of the food groups. It's close enough. Let's see. Vibing and thriving. Yeah! Posty playing no pressure, because when you're this small, pressure ain't a thing. What are you talking about? Me having pressure? How can I turn this into a joke? I have pressure. I have pressure in all the right places. That's close enough, right? That's okay to say out loud. I think. Probably. Yeah. I'm not answering that question. Nothing is throbbing. I'm telling you right now, nothing is throbbing. I'm just a little guy, Your Honor. I don't know what you're talking about. Surviving becomes thriving when we're here. Exactly, because in the mailroom we're always thriving, no matter what. No matter the circumstance, we gotta thrive. You got it, mailmate? We got it. Yes. Gonna be counting stars. Noodles fall under rice. No, noodles are different. Noodles are noodles. And not everybody likes noodles. Do not send noodles to anybody unless they give consent. That's very important. Say it loudly enough for the person in the back. Long rice. Wait! Oh, I dropped something. I don't even know what fell down. What was that? Something fell down. Anyway, take that as a sign. Noodles is long rice. Are long rice? What's grammar? Noodles are long rice. Because think about it. Rice needs water. And hydration happens. And then you have rice. Noodles need water. The hydration. Welcome to the mailroom, by the way. The dehydration and then the hydration. It occurs. And then magic appears. And then we have noodles. That's how we do it. So they're basically the same thing. And they both come from wheat. Does rice come from wheat, by the way? I forget. But there's rice stalks, right? Somebody train me on rice, please. She's so precious. Thank you. When will your full model come out? Oh my gosh, Sadie! I cannot wait to show you. My model mama is working so super hard on the model, and it's going to be utterly terrific. Let me tell you that right now. I know, you don't know, but I know what the full body already looks like. And it looks good. It looks good. Let me tell you that right now. I think it looks terrific, and I hope everybody enjoys it as much as I love it. Because I love it. I really do. I love it so much that I can't wait to get like more outfits for it and stuff. Like one day I'm going to totally have a summer outfit with it, and another day I'm going to have more. I'm going to have a postie and then a ghosty postie and many things with the posts and the tees. You know what I mean? Unconscious people don't want noodles. Hi, Insane Writer. Hi there, Mealmates. I'm happy to see you again. Also, unconscious people, you never know if conscious people want noodles or unconscious people don't want noodles. That's their consent. I don't judge, man. In the mailroom, do we judge? No. Not even if you commit questionable acts. Like murder. Allegedly, anyway. I'm protecting myself against the eyes of the law. Yeah. Rice comes from rice. What? Rice comes from rice. Rice is its own grain? What? Wait, you're telling me this whole time rice has been its own grain? You're telling me that this little doohickey has been its own grain the whole time? She got that body, yaddy, 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 yeah. The Asians would destroy you for this, baby. Well, funny thing, I am Latina, and we too love our rice. I may be a bit of a stupid one, but it's okay. I might be a little dumb, but it's okay. Meowmates, you know what's really funny? The other day, I was en route, and I swear, Meowmates, I was en route, and people didn't realize that I too can understand and speak Spanish. Well, like, I'm not like fluent because I get nervous. And I tell them that like in Spanish, like, hey, I'm not fluent because I get nervous. But I tell them that I can understand. So then tell me why. Why did this child, when I was en route trying to help them out, go on and talk about how I don't understand Spanish and they should find somebody better who can understand Spanish because clearly I don't know anything. All in Spanish, by the way. To, I guess, the sister. I stared at this child and I went, I can understand you. I can understand you. And I'm very, very... For anybody who knows me when I'm en route, I have a very good look. Like the look TM kind of thing. I'm very good at the look. So, I gave this child the look TM. And the sister looked at me, and then looked at the child, and then looked at me again. Her mouth dropped and everything. And I was like, yeah, I can help you out, don't worry, because I can understand you. You might not realize it, but my grandmother is, in fact, from an island. I know, crazy. Me? Having a grandma from an island with indigenous blood? What? Yeah. So it was a little funny. It's kind of funny because throughout my life, I have a lot of, like, I don't know if you call them gotcha moments, but moments like that where my mouth gets ahead of me and it shuts people up really fast like that. Because I'm like, my guy, I'm right here. Or, my guy, I am smarter than you think I am. I promise. I just like having whimsy. That happened to me before, when someone was trying to imply that they don't like my presence or like having me around without saying my name. They're like, oh, I wish some people weren't here. You do that to me? Oh, honey, you do that to me? I am going to put my little elbows on the table, cutely pose my little chin on my hands, and I'm gonna go with my biggest, doest eyes ever, because I got them big brown eyes. And I'm gonna go, really? Who? Who don't you like? Oh my gosh, who don't you want around? That's terrible. I know who you don't want around. Do you have the balls to say it, though? Most of the time they don't, by the way. It's very funny. Most of the time, they have no idea how to take that. Most of the time, they also start blushing. It's very, very funny. It's a whole thing. Mm-hmm. The look, TM Blue Steel. Yeah! What a rude little brat. Yeah, it was a really rude brat. I don't understand. I mean, I get it. Like, so it was definitely a tween, if you catch the vibes. It was definitely a tween, like middle school. So, like, I get it, because in middle school, everyone's a brat. Everyone kind of sucks. But you're still a brat. Y'all know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Wait, my guy, I'm right here, looks down. Oh, sorry. Well, rude, first off. Second off, was I taller? I forget. I'm 6'11". I'm always taller than everybody. I forgot about that. Yes. I'm the opposite. People keep assuming I speak their language, and I just stare at them like I'm the dumb American I am. Yeah, I have the opposite issue. Or alternatively, it's really funny actually. It's like a 50-50. Because they'll look at me and they'll either go, oh no, you don't speak Spanish. Or they'll look at me and go, yeah, you definitely speak Spanish. And then I have to be like, I can understand. I get very nervous speaking it back. I can speak Spanglish. Would you like me to speak Spanglish? I can do that. But speaking fluently, well, I need to live in a country where it's only Spanish for a couple months, and then I'll be fluent. Genuinely. And I know that's the truth, too. It's only a matter of time at this point. Mm-hmm. We all went through a rude phase, and we all thought we were badass for doing it. Yeah, exactly. Hey, you got me to curse. Yeah, exactly. It's like a canon event, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, yeah. It just happens. What are you gonna do? You know? What you gonna do? And listen, it's a big time for people to, like, figure themselves out, too. And it's also a time for, like, a lot of projections. Like, projecting so much. Like, oh my god, please go to therapy. But it's also a good time, like I said, to figure yourself out. That's why I'm like, okay, the child was rude and stuff, but I hope it was a good humbling experience for said child to be like, oh, people can actually kind of understand me sometimes, even when I'm speaking another language. Because we can. Or like, and then I told pen pals about this story, which apparently, I'm not the only one who has experiences, which obviously that's true. But it's been like, so I know a pen pal who can speak Korean. And people don't realize that the pen pal can speak Korean. So there's been moments when said pen pal was, you know, kind of listening and could hear things in Korean about them. So it's kind of funny how that works, though. There's like other funny stories I have, but that's one of them. Mm-hmm. I'm just drawing boxes because I like boxes, and it's good warm up. Mm-hmm. My favorite game is, quote, how long can... Wait, my brain's not working. My favorite game is how long you think I speak your language until you realize I have no idea. Yeah. It's funny because, like, when I explain to people that I can understand Spanish, I can understand Spanish that, like, I grew up with. So if you're talking to me and saying words that, like, I definitely grew up hearing, then I am, like, totally going to understand you. But if you're talking to me about, I don't know, like, tech in Spanish, you're telling me about hard drives in Spanish and stuff, there's a chance I'm not going to pick it up. Like, earlier, I was listening to someone talk, and they kept saying this word. And I was like, wait, I understood everything except that word, and I'm not getting context clues on what that word is. It was module, by the way. In English, it's module. And I was like, huh? Module? Module! Oh my god, that's what that is! So it's stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Let me see. I gotta scroll up and chat a little bit. Being a tween is tough in this world. Imagine being a kid in this day and age. No thanks, give me dysentery instead. Yeah, exactly. And the problem is that like with the rise of social media and stuff, kids are already at this age, or rather that age. It's, oh my god, they're so mean. And don't get me wrong, like adults kind of never outgrow that age sometimes. Like some adults really don't outgrow that. And you can kind of see it in certain communities and spaces. Wink. But at the same time, at least when you're like a little kid, you don't know better. So it's really a time where they're like, you know, figuring themselves out and all that stuff. A lot of projections and all that happening. But at the same time, it's hard because how can you hold the kids accountable in a way that they'll actually digest it and hold it well without giving it like too much tough love or trauma, you know? And with the rise of social media, unfortunately, that's a lot of trauma. That's a lot of trauma. Papa, my sixth grade self was so cringe that I rebuilt my entire personality out of pure disgust from that point on. Exactly. It took me a long time to forgive that kid. Sixth grade was rough. Yup. It takes time. Like, I remember, I think I like subtly forgave myself like for who I was when I was younger a while ago, but it didn't like fully click until like a year after college, which is weird. But like it takes people different time to figure themselves out and stuff, you know? Like even for me right now, I have a big perfectionism issue. I have a tendency to be a perfectionist. Like even right, you can see me, I'm subconsciously redrawing lines over and over again because I have a huge perfectionism issue, which in turn makes it hard for me to be able to make mistakes or accept the fact that I make mistakes, right? Because I want to be a perfectionist. I want to be the best, blah, 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 right? But it's come to my realization that that's not good for me. Kind of delayed, I know, but it's not good for me. So instead, I decided I would apply this one thought and rule in my life. And the rule is... the rule is this. Throughout the day, I will tell myself the best mistakes I make, why they're the best mistakes, and the worst mistakes I make. And it might sound like, okay, so you're just going to talk about like the good things that you did and the bad things you did. Yes, but actually, now reverse it. So, for example, when I was, actually, I can use this as an example right here, what I got. Right here, my best mistake is this guy. Why? Because this guy doesn't look like a proper box, but I'm not gonna fix it. Because that's my best mistake. That's like the winner. That guy gets the trophy. That guy gets the teacup trophy. We like that guy. Because that's my best mistake. My worst mistake out of this list is, ironically enough, probably this guy. And the reason why is because that one looks the closest to an actual box to me. So obviously it's the worst mistake. Because, you know, this one is the biggest mistake here. So that's got to be the best one. And then this one is the worst one here. Because it's the least mistake there. Does that make sense? So, by rewiring my brain that way, I've already realized that it just helps so much with just getting out of your own head and deciding, you know what? Sweet, I got the best mistake of the day. I've identified it. Yes! So then, a really funny way I applied it today, this logic and this thinking, was when I was en route, as you know, mailmates, I sometimes drive. And there was a motorcycle. And I thought to myself, man, I hope I can pass this motorcycle okay. Which, by the way, I can. I just get nervous. Again, perfectionism, right? I thought to myself, man, it would be like, oh, that would suck if I like, blah, 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 like, you know, just like being very doubtful of my own skills, whatever. So then I go, you know what? Actually, screw you, brain. If If I hit that motorcycle, that's the best mistake I could make today, so I'm not gonna do that. At this time of day, this early in the morning, I'm not going to do that. That is not going to be the best mistake of the day. I'm telling you that right now. And then I did it. It's a terrible, terrible way to say it out loud. But it's a weird, like, kind of reverse psychology, I guess. It forces you to be like, yeah, that's bad is good and good is bad. Interesting. Does that make sense? Thank you for the likes, by the way, mailmates. I get it. I was one of those kids obsessed with being better than everyone. I always had to prove I was perfect. Yeah. In my case, it's more like... how do I word it? Growing up, for me, it always felt like I wasn't enough. Like I wasn't ever doing enough for things, for people, for life, right? And because I was never quote-unquote doing enough, I always felt like I had to do more. Does that make sense? It was like my own personal improvement and like drive to get better. But because of my quote-unquote drive to get better, it isolated me from being able to be better. Does that make sense? Because I was chasing an unattainable goal. My God, talking's hard. I was chasing an unattainable goal. My God! I was chasing an unattainable goal. I'm just going to roll with it that I'm stuttering over that word. Okay, man. And I realized that if I keep living that way, I'm never going to be satisfied with myself or who I am. And honestly, I'm pretty damn cool, so, you know, I'm pretty cool. And I think mailmates are also pretty cool. So, I think that everybody's enough ultimately. Unless you want to be something more for yourself, which is good. But know that everything has a time and place. You don't want to overdo yourself. You don't want to go too much or too hard on anything, which is kind of funny that I say this as I'm drawing, because I have a tendency to do that while drawing. But you just don't want to do too much that it can impact you in the future. But you don't want to do too little to, you know, feel like you're not doing anything at all. It's all about discernment and figuring yourself out. That's all. And also knowing your limits. Boxes. Oh, hi, Gilbert. Hi there, mailmates. I hope you're thriving today. Ta-da! I'm just doing my usual warm-ups. I like my warm-ups. I dare say I love my warm-ups. There we go. But what are mailmates' thoughts on the stuff I'm saying, I guess? Do you agree? I think my philosophy's kind of funny. And it's obviously not perfect, don't get me wrong. Like, it's one of those things where I'm like, yes, but also I don't know. But also, yes, it feels right. It's rewiring my brain chemistry, you know what I mean? Like, I felt it the moment I started getting the idea for, like, my mistakes and, like, thinking of, like, best versus worst. I literally felt it in my brain cells. Or neurons, whatever. Just swapping it out. Oh my God, it does so much. It does so freaking much. And people don't realize how much it can do. But it can do so much. Now bask at my silly lines. These will make sense eventually, mailmates. I've been doing good. It's been hot, but I'm surviving. Oh yeah, it's summer for a lot of people. Or rather, like, we're getting into summer. I don't know. When's the first day of summer, mailmates? I don't know. Let me know. What do you think the first day of summer is? And summer. These kind of look scary. But it makes sense in my brain, I promise. Because what I'm doing here, I'm doing my cylinders, but I'm applying a new rule and technique that I've been doing for my cylinders, where all I'm doing is the base here, and then I'm going to apply another thing. We're going to go like that, just so I have that. It's too short there, so we're going to do on these sides. There we go. Yes. It is interesting to see how somebody's brains works. I appreciate your skills at introspection. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's just one of those things where I think it's really hard to do. And unfortunately, I like when things are difficult. uh, I have a feeling that my whole life I will like things that are difficult. Why? I don't know, man. I don't know why I'm like that either. But something about it, I guess, just makes me feel fulfilled in a way, you know? I like being able to go through the difficult path in life. I like being able to, like, figure myself out in those ways, you know? And I think that it's really hard to do overall, but I also think that it's a nice thing to be able to do. And it's an important thing to be able to do, especially when you're an adult. And, like, don't get me wrong, I still have my hiccups. Like, I have a tendency to be a crybaby and a half. Let me tell you that right now. Like, oh my god, I am such a crybaby. And that's okay. It means I'm very in tune with my emotions or something, and it's like somehow I give blah blah blah, some people insert random talk conversation there. But, my feelings are still my responsibility. You know? Mm-hmm. I think it's like June 20th? Oh, June 20th! Wait! Percy Jackson taught me that that's a eclipse? That's an eclipse. That's the one of the things. One of the oh my god. You know what I'm talking about? It's one of the eclipses. Yes. I've also been reflecting on life. Mainly. Whoa. Mainly learning to learn what lesson is bad that was trying to teach me. What? My brain doesn't work. I'm sorry. I like quote-unquote hard things too, but I think that's different. What hard things do you like? Do you like the hard things that make you forget your problems? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Suspicious. That's what saves bad day. Whoops. Oh, okay, I see. That makes more sense. I was like, what? Summer solstice, yes! Thank you so much. Oh my god, Insane Writer, you're the best. Thank you. If nobody got me, I know Insane Writer got me, because Insane Writer's a writer too. Do male mates like Percy Jackson, by the way? Or is it just me, a little male lady that's lonely and sad that only likes Percy Jackson? I'm just saying, like, it could just be me. I mean, it's okay if it's just me. You can be honest. Did you know that once upon a time, I remember I wrote a letter to Rick Riordan. And I remember thinking to myself, oh my god, I really hope Rick, replies, Uncle Rick replies. Because I had a classmate. Oh my gosh, this classmate annoyed me, really, you know what I mean? And I swear to you, this classmate goes, there's no way Rick Riordan would reply to you. You're like a little small fry. Why would he reply to you? And then I remember just thinking to myself, oh, he's going to reply. Confession, he did not reply. But I remember my younger self being like, oh, I'm going to show him. I'm going to show that kid. Oh, who does that kid think he is? Thinking that, Rick Riordan won't reply. Yeah, Rick will. It was silly. You know, just little kids being, well, I guess not little, but you know what I mean. Just kiddos. Listen, I consider anybody in high school and anywhere there. Hey, if you're that age, you might be a bit of baby in my brain subconsciously. I'm sorry. But I'm also not sorry, so not by you. I saw the first movie in school four times. Oh my god, wait, do you know the paparazzi? You know what I'm talking about? That scene? Mailmates, I'm doing the perfectionism thing again. Don't let me do that. Okay, that's close enough. I like this arm. I don't like this arm. And I know why. This is too long. So my best mistake? Making this muscle too long. Yes. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah, every bad day I have, I try to figure out. This is hilarious that we're talking about bad days with this song. Okay, sorry. I just thought that was ironic. But like every bad day I have, I try to figure out what was it trying to show me. Yes, very important. If that makes sense. A way to reflect. Yes, it does make sense. Because a bad day can be a combination of a lot of things. I can't talk about this seriously with this song. Oh my god. Thank you for the rose. I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. This song unironically kind of also knows what you mean and also teaches that, yes, lesson, good or bad day, learn things. Yes, I can be smart usually. Not right now. Direction. Oh man, I love this song. Side note. Okay, anyway. Oh, I had Jack Link's The Beef Jerky Company, really? Reply to a joke email where I suggested they collab with Star Wars to make Jar Jar Links. No, that's great. Wait, they should have done that. They should have freaking done that. I'm a little mad that they didn't. They should have. Oh my god. Wait until they hear that Baby is now an A-list celebrity. Oh, it's only a matter of time, Yumi. You already know. You already know, man. I think Percy Jackson is particularly good in terms of its characters. I think Riordan can drop the ball a little on world building. Yes, I agree. But overall, I think he was able to formulate a series that was able to really resonate with a lot of people, including me. Yes. Ah! Thank you for the love. I agree with that. Actually, as a writer, I believe that Rick Riordan's best assets when it comes to his writing is the fact that he does such strong character breakdowns and character dynamics and understanding the thought process of the character, the why and the way they think the way they do, and the overall impression of being able to put the audience in their shoes. And I think that's really hard to do. I think a lot of people underestimate how hard it actually is to make people care about characters, which is ironic because you would think that, writers would know how to do that. But a lot don't. A lot of people do not know how to legitimately make it so that people care about people. Because unfortunately, this is a very true fact in life, people only care about themselves. So that means that inherently, when it comes to writing characters, it's a little bit easier to make people care about characters, aka the people you're writing, if you can make them relatable. I ever wonder why that is. And the reason why is because people inherently want to resonate and connect with them, So if you think about your favorite characters in medias and stuff, a lot of time you're probably thinking, oh my god, well, this guy's just like me for real. He's just like me for real! Like that, you know what I mean? And that's a good thing. That usually means that the writer did a good job in some way to make the character resonate. Oh, hence the anime everyman protag. Yes. 40 weeks? Wait, 40 streams, sorry. 40 streams? Holy crap! Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh my god! Bluff, you're the best. Oh my god. Thank you. That makes me feel so good. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. That makes me feel fuzzy inside. I'm always watching. Yes, you are. I appreciate it. Yes, personally, I really like the characters. Like, world building for me is a secondary in the series to characters. If the characters are really well written and the world building has elements to be desired, I'm great. But if the other way around, I'm less great. Yes, I agree. And there's a reason why I agree with that too. It's not just because that's personal preference, because it partially is just personal preference for me. But the other thing is because I think inherently we as people resonate with people more than the world around us. Think about it this way. The world around us, a lot of news is happening all the time. Crazy stuff happens all the time. You can find out, oh, that lady had an experience. Okay, that lady had an experience. This is the way the world works. This is the rule. Okay. It doesn't impact you. You don't relate to it at all. It's just a story. Like, and it's not like a story, it's just a fact that happened. The tree fell down in the park. Okay, it was a tree that fell down. Kind of sucks if you like trees. But the thing is that if it sucks because you like trees, that means you resonate with the tree. That means you made the tree into a character in your mind. But if the tree is just an existing thing in the world, that is a tree. This is a tree that's been around for a long time. That is world building. This is a tree that's been around for a long time, and the main protagonist used to swing on this tree with their mom all the time before the mother passed away. That's a story. That's something you can resonate with. And that's what makes it impactful. The tree being there is part of the world. The story you attach to it is what makes it resonant. Does it make sense? I hope that makes sense. At least that's how I think of writing. I really like writing. I don't know if you knew that. I really, really love writing. I don't know if you know that. I can't wait to write again. I miss writing sometimes, man. I will do like analysis any day of the freaking week if you let me. I love writing. These aren't so bad, actually. So, here, second best mistake. My handwriting's super sloppy because I'm writing fast, by the way, sorry. Yes. Second best mistake, because muscles aren't taken into account enough. Yes. Sorry, my throat made a funny noise. Yeah, I like writing just a little bit too. Yeah, I love writing. I love it. I can eat it. I can eat it whole. Yes. I absolutely love when a writer can make you care about a horrible person. Like, I should hate this guy, but I wanted him to win so bad. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm being very cheeky and smug because I know things you don't. Yes, I agree. That a lot of times is considered the anti-hero, by the way. Okay, I'll stop being cheeky. I'm so excited. I practice this hard every day because I can't wait for one day to see my story. Yes. I think it takes some real skill to make a reader be able to empathize and care about a morally corrupt character. You are speaking my language! Oh, those are my favorite characters to write. Stop it, you're speaking my language. Stop it, knock it off. Those characters are one of my favorite types to write. Like, I love writing those characters so much. And I love making them resonate with the audience. Oh my god, those characters are the best to write. Because I'm of the firm belief that not everyone's perfect, right? And no matter where you are, who you are, what you want to be, the truth is, you are going to be a villain in someone's story. No matter what. I'm a villain in people's stories. I'm a villain, I'm also a hero, and other times I'm just an NPC. And that's okay, because that's their story. That's not my story. I'm the main protagonist in my own, and that's okay too. You're the main protagonist in your own story, and that's pretty cool too. But ultimately, we're all different characters all at once, because we're all in each other's lives. So, to be able to twist a character into any direction you want, that takes true skill, and it's also one of my favorite things to try and figure out. Yes. There's a reason Breaking Bad has a death grip on me. Oh my gosh, don't get me started on Breaking Bad. It's so funny. Breaking Bad, I had to unironically study the pilot when I was in school. It was like a whole thing. Like, I had to watch the pilot and then read the script. It was like, oh my god. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yep, Breaking Bad is a good example. Oh, hi, Jasper. Hi there, Mailmate. We're going to draw some pride. actually, you just missed this. Do you like my beefy muscle arms? Do you like my muscle arms? The beefiest of muscle arms to ever muscle arm ever? Do you like them? I know it's okay, you can swoon. I give you consent to swoon just this one time. Just this one time, I will let you swoon. Where's my swoon, Jasper? Where's my swoon, Jasper? Because my own personal beliefs, I'm not sure if I've ever written a villain. Like, I really don't think I've written a single hero or a villain. Ooh, fascinating. That's really fun. Ah, thank you for the rose. Ah! 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 Help me. Save me. Save me. Swoons. Thank you, thank you. Pride, my second favorite sin. Yes. Yes. Honestly, with the 7 deadly sins, I love how people can interpret them. I kind of wish, me personally, I wish that people covered certain sins more creatively. Like, I like to think of certain sins, like, let's say we think of jealousy, and then we think of, like, you know, relationships and stuff like that. But I would be fascinated if they took the concept jealousy and they turned it into a plague. Like a virus, like some kind of parasite that's lodged deeply within you. Oh, welcome to the mailroom, by the way. I would love to have jealousy be interpreted as a parasite. And it's a parasite that will gnaw at your mind and will keep eating at your mind because it needs more. And obviously the issue is that you don't have enough, but they have enough. So they'll just keep eating away at you instead because they have enough and you don't have enough, but they'll take what you can get. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that makes complete sense, but it made sense in my brain. I feel like that'd be fun. Yes. Oh, you're all I can think of every time we drink up. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. I think also, as a side note writer, that it's really hard to write a hero. And I will stand on that freaking hill. I think it's harder to write a hero than it is to write a villain. I think it's so hard because I'm running into that issue, not necessarily issue, but like I'm running into that dilemma for myself. Because in my brain, I'm like, oh my god, how do I make a relatable hero and a good hero without making them cringy, without alienating from the audience, without making them a golden boy, without, you know, that all the works, the pitfalls of a normal protagonist hero type, right? How do I do that? And if I want them stagnant for like a little bit, how can I maintain that stagnancy until the later seasons? And that's the thing that I'm running into. I'm like, It is hard to write a lawful good hero and make them interesting. It's the Superman problem. Exactly. Like, I think there's an interesting way to write it lawfully. I think the issue comes with stagnancy. Because stagnancy is one of the deaths of writing as a whole. Like, it's just one of those things that if you got it, it is going to eat away at you. It is going to be freaking, you know what I mean? Yeah, let me see if I can make it nice and big. There we go. Yes. 90% of the issues that most people have with writing heroes is that become Mary Sue's. Yes, yes. That is the big issue, the big problem. Because it's stagnancy. It's the idea that they're either good at everything or good at nothing. And obviously you have to relate to the audience. So you have to make them relatable, but not too relatable. Because if you make them too relatable, then you make the audience in on your secret. And if you make the audience in on your secret, well, that's really hard and tough and sucks. Because then obviously they're not going to want to fall into the secret because people are fickle. And they're not going to want to see themselves in people when they're going, hey, this person right here, this person's just like you. Did you know that? Did you know that? By the way, this person's just like you. Did you know that? You're gonna go, no, that person's nothing like me. What the hell? I don't even know that guy. So it's really hard to do it in a way that's compelling and good. You know? Stagnancy is my problem with The Walking Dead and other zombie apocalypse stories. There's no long-term hope even if they manage to survive a little bit longer. Yes. I think that a good apocalypse story, it's good if you have the concept of the indomitable human spirit clashing with the inevitable reality of loss. And if you turn it into that, when you're actively fighting against loss as a whole, you can make it an incredibly impactful story. Because you know that they'll die in the end. But the idea and realization of them knowing that they're still going to die despite everything makes it either a really funny tragedy or really, really sad comedy. And the irony in that is what makes the magic happen. You know? That's my personal opinion anyway. Someday someone's going to take my words out of context. And then we're gonna have a story. Somewhere. Let me see. Could do the Superman method to overcome that, just make their life suck. Yeah, that's true. Actually, that's part of what I'm doing with my main protagonist. But you don't need to know those details yet. You gotta wait, man. Be patient. There we go. Also, for those participating in Art Fight, I do have some of the pilot characters up on Art Fight now. For anybody who's listening for that. My protagonist is very unlikable. Haha. Well, here's the thing. Is it intentionally unlikable? And if so, you would be surprised. Because a lot of times, and this happened, for example, My Hero Academia. Oh my god, what's his name? The bandages guy. Why am I blanking on his name? He was like, everyone's down bad for him, that guy. So the writer, the creator of My Hero Academia was like, oh yeah, I gave that guy like all of my sucky traits that I'm not proud of, and I gave it to him. He's a fan freaking favorite. So your intention could be, no, this action's gonna be so unlikable and sucky, whatever. If you have enough for it, unless you're like writing intentionally a bad person, you know, like a homophobic, racist, like terrible person kind of thing, then absolutely, like, we're not gonna like him. But if you have someone who's like a great guy, or like maybe he's just a really sucky guy, but there's something about him that's relatable. Like, think of Jax from The Amazing Digital Circus. By the way, I saw the finale. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but I saw the finale. Anyway, so think of Jax. He is supposed to be, I guess, indirectly like likable, unlikable, that kind of thing. Unlikable in the cast, but we as the audience find him likable. Versus some people actually just really hate him. But, you know, that's the truth for any character. There's a reason for that. Because people relate to him. So, it's kind of like Pokemon. Everyone's going to have a favorite character in your story. You might not realize it, but even the smallest person, like even an NPC, you've seen it in fandoms, they'll just hook onto that NPC and be like, that's mine. That's my baby. Because they find them relatable. And that's okay. That's what makes it so good, you know? And that's what makes storytelling so good, by the way. Yes. I think the best way to do it is to give them a flaw, a wound. They need to have some core that shaped their personality, and likely even their flaw. And their flaw, of course, is the driver of their arc. That's the way I see it, at least. Yes. I think that, you know, I actually also agree with that. I think that that's the fatal flaw in writing, right? Like, when it comes to writing protagonists, you have to have, like, their fatal flaw. So once you figure out their fatal flaw, you kind of figure out how, like, part of their brain works. Basically, it goes like this. I have a problem. That sucks. Their fatal flaw is that they're a liar. That's layer. They're a liar. Whatever, right? Crap. Well, then how do they compensate or whatever? What were the things that prompted? I don't know if you remember this from grade school, but like doing these charts. Their problem is that they're a liar. Maybe they had to hide their past. Why? Because it hurts. Why? Because it was their fault. so on and so forth. Like, what did they do? What was the thing that made it their fault? That kind of stuff. But that's your fatal flaw. You already have, like, a good portion of their story. Like, a decent portion. That's just all brainstorming, too. That's why you have the spider web. Like, back in the day, they used to teach you how to do this stuff in school. I don't know if they still do. I haven't been in school in a while, man. But back in the day, this was really important for a reason. Actually, I might do this in the future for myself, for my own characters. But it's a very true thing that people forget to do. As long as you've got one thing for a story, a concept, an idea, that's all you need, just one concept. You can make it branch out into so many little circles and so many little things. And that's what makes it so cool. Yes. My problem is that right now my protagonist is basically not a protagonist besides the fact that the viewer is following them. The question is, why is your viewer... Oh my gosh, sorry. Why is your viewer following them, and what makes it impactful? The real question, actually, in all of this is, why does it have to be them specifically? Why is it your protagonist and not the guy down the street? What is that? What makes you choose the protagonist instead? Ask yourself questions like that, and then you'll find your answer. In the one series I'm writing, I've essentially given everyone the same core flaw, because the flaw is that core of humanity. They're biased. Of course, they all have other things going on, but the core driver of the story's plot is the inherent bias that exists within the main characters. Fascinating idea. I want that in a murder mystery. Very specific, I know, but I want that in specifically a murder mystery story. Because murder mystery, all you have to do is just keep diverging the attention of the viewer so they don't figure it out. Like, that's it. A good murder mystery keeps on distracting the viewer from being able to make the conclusion and make the call on who did it, the whodunit moment, right? If you have that based on everyone's biases towards one another, and you make it based on, like, oh no, I'm thinking very strong now. If you make it where the characters lead the viewer into changing their biases in real time throughout the story, you could have a really compelling murder mystery. I also dropped my pen. Help. I dropped it. Hold on. I have my pen again. My pen is back, everybody. It's okay. I can draw again. I have to think of a pose. I said I wanted to do like a pride thing, and now I forgot what pose I wanted. Mealmates, what should I draw myself doing? What pose? What's the pose? Just kidding, I might have something. I'm just gonna do a bunch of conceptings. Concepting! Concepting. Concepting. I'm concepting. I'm concepting. I'm concepting. Concept! The concept's coming to me. Maybe. I don't know, actually. I don't know how. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. This is a little rough. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on here. This guy gonna be like that there. This guy gonna be there. Like that. I don't want that pose, actually, after all. I think it's too busy. Because her life is interesting, a Nepo baby that goes back and forth in their position. So, what makes her life inherently interesting? You're saying that it's a Nepo baby that goes back and forth in their position. What does that mean to you? Is it that they're having a lot of dynamics in which they feel like, maybe they feel like they can trust someone, and then that trust is ripped away, and then they go down? in the ranking? And then do they play the system? And is your story then about trust and trusting the right people and practicing discernment about trust? Is that the direction that you're thinking of, maybe? It's up to you. You have to figure out the question that you want to answer in your story. I inherently believe, authentically, truly, that when we write as people, we're writing because we're trying to figure out a story for ourselves to solve. So, if we have a problem, and our problem, let's say it's this. Your problem is that you're deeply in love with someone, and you don't know if they love you back. Okay. Let's write a story about it. At the end of the story, maybe you'll figure out if you actually love them. Or maybe you'll figure out that maybe it's just, limerence. You felt it for a second, you had an idea of what you wanted, but it might not be it. That is a question you had for yourself, and then you answered within your own story. And that's pretty cool. That's the power of writers. And I don't think a lot of writers realize that. You inherently are figuring yourself out every single time you write. And that is really cool. Let me just drink my tea real quick. I love tea. I was just drinking honey tea. Let's see here. Yeah, I've said this right in a war. The whole idea is essentially everyone is thinking that they're right, that their specific goals are most important overall. Even with the way the series is going to be structured, I'm trying to explore that bias. Essentially, there's no reading order for the series. The idea being the specific way you read the books will shape your biases. Ooh, okay, hence making the reader become a part of the series exploring. Fascinating. There's a book that's just like that. And it's a romance book, and I forget what it's called, but I feel like you would do really well reading that. Because they do something very similar. It's either a book or it's a movie. I forget which it is. Like, it's a series. But they do a really good job on that as well. And I think that you could use a lot of inspiration from it. That's a fascinating concept, though. I like that idea a lot. Just be careful with it, as always. Because it's hard to do. That is going to be a hard concept to do, but I think you can do it. Oh, a flag carrying pose. Yes. Yes. You're right. Wait, a flag. Hold on. I need to look up flag poses. Let me see if I have any inspiration shots here. Let's see here. Flag poses art. Let me see some general flag art ideas. I could do something like that, but I don't want to do something like that either. Oh, I'm getting an idea. Oh, I'm seeing something in my head. Okay, hold on. I gotta draw it. There we go. Let me see here. I'm seeing an idea concept. Then I'm seeing something. Hold on, mailmates. I'll look at chat in just a moment. When I start seeing things, I have to do it as soon as possible or else I'll lose it. This song is gonna stress me out while I'm doing this. Help me! Ah! You can't give me this song. I have to lock in. Oh no! I have to lock in so hard now. No. I want you to be holding the ruffles here. And I want the flow. The gesture flow, as people say. And I want this to be over and down. I want it to be like almost like Marilyn Monroe, but not quite. Does that make sense? Nope. That's not the pose for the neck. Na 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 na. Where is my laughter? I think the head's too big for this, that's why. Like, yes, the head can be a similar size, but it's too big. Just one moment, mailmates. I'm just trying to... I'm seeing a shot, basically. And when I see a shot, I have to keep chasing it until it's out. So that I can make sense of it. Okay. It's not perfect. I think I need to push the dynamicness of it more. So I need to move this down real quick. Angle it. Sorry, my throat keeps making silly noises. There we go. Like that. Because then... No. Yeah, like that there. Because I'm going to have something very specific in the corner. Almost there, mailmates. So then we're going to have the happy... Pride. And then it's going to be like all decked out and all that stuff here. Like, whoa, 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 whoa. And then... The skirt itself is going to be like a rainbow thing. Here. And then here. With the pose and stuff. Do you see? Do you see the vision? I don't know if you see the vision. It's kind of messy. But it makes sense in my brain, okay? There we go. Okay, let me see. Maybe she has a way of sparking my creative ambition when she talks like this. Oh, I thank you. I'm glad. It's just because I love creating things. I love being a part of the creative process. I love being able to talk about the creative process. It really, really, it makes my spark go wild. You know what I mean? I love it so much. Da-da-da. Unfortunately, I really don't like romance. I actually got the idea from a game. Oh, that's okay. It's okay. Everyone's got their own preferences. Why is the guy yelling? Okay, it's not yelling at me anymore. Everyone's got their own preferences about like what they enjoy, how they enjoy things, and you know the why behind they enjoy things. I find that like a lot of people tend to dislike romance for very valid reasons. I think that romance is it's an easy thing to write and play into because so many people feel it all the time. But at the same time, not everyone feels the romance. You know what I mean? It's yeah. Cage has been a mod for a year? Dude! Hooray! Everybody celebrate Cage right now. Cage is fantastic and terrific, and we love Cage in the mailroom. Mailmates, I hope you love Cage. Mailmates, if you don't like Cage, then you're anti-mail courier. Ta-da! Could look at color guard poses. Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't think about that. Art and writing feels like the perfect thing to do when social energy is high and low. You're right, you're right. Very true. Hello, I hope everyone's having an amazing and wonderful day. Oh, I'm having a terrific day and I'm thriving. I love drawing, so I'm happy. Yes. Da-da-da. Has anyone told you that your voice fits the song perfectly? Really? Thank you. I appreciate it. No one's ever told me that before. I appreciate it. If I sang this now, you would be surprised by how my voice sounds, I think. Ooh, where I wish upon a star, where the clouds are far behind me, like lemon drops, and way high above the chimney tops, it's where you find me. I keep almost doing harmonies. Birds fly. I'm wondering if I should draw poses like this angle more often. Because I'm running into issues here. Or maybe Why am I not seeing it? This is so funny. I lost the pose. Like I had it and I saw it in my brain, but now when I look back in my brain, it's not giving me the pose that I want or see. How funny is that, mailmates? Because I'm trying to see the shot, and I lost the shot. I lost the plot! Yeesh. Have you heard The Things We Used to Share by Thomas Sanders? I have to hear it. It's one of those things where I feel like if I have to hear it, man. Yeah, I feel like I have to hear it. It's kind of funny that, now that I think about it. I love you. And then right here. What a wonderful world. Ah! I wish upon a star, like up in this world so far behind. Lemon drops on fly above the chimney tops. Well, you'll find me. We're over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dreamed of, and why can't I? One day, I hope I can sing and draw and do everything. It's so funny. I don't know why, like, my brain decided that I need to be able to pursue, like, all the creative things in life. Like, I didn't have to be that way, but my brain decided, nope, that's exactly what we need to be in this lifetime. I need to do everything. Doesn't matter if I'm good or bad at it. If it's creative, I gotta do it like once, at least once. And I don't care the consequences. I gotta be able to make something creative. Like the one in me, that's okay. Put out your dicks, let's get down to it. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot, far away. Cause I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it. Do I want to fix that early, or do I want to leave it be? I think I'll leave it be for now. Oh, hi there, Beaver. Hi there, Mailmaid. I hope you're thriving today. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that can be. Let's talk about... where's my lines? So it's actually going to be over here. That brings out the man in me. I know I can't help myself. All the world I need. I feel like I should have, like, practice drawing my character before I just went straight into it. Because I'm realizing I haven't drawn myself in so long. I've been so busy drawing other characters and concepts and things that I'm like, oops. Maybe I needed to draw me more. Nope. Nope. Okay, that's not terrible. Should I get down? Good lord, baby, I've gone all over town. Check this, you'll play around, run for much ground. Getting paid is a forte, but every day, true player way. Out of my mind, think about that girl all the time. I like the way you work it, no diggity, gotta back it up. I like the way you work it, no diggity. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. 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 We out. Haha. I love singing. That's a very fun song to sing too, so that's a bonus points. I mean, we can go for like the bass. But my name's Sai, just an old hand delivery guy. Said these might be worth a try, so I say let it grow. My name is Dan and my name's Rose. It's on Wesley kinda glows. And that's not good, but we suppose we should let it grow. Let it grow, let it grow. Say though you don't sow. See it inside the earth. Really, it's worth. I don't know the words. I don't know the words. Hurry, and I am 3. I would really like to see a tree. La 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 la. I said let it grow. Oh, that I got gray hair. I remember when trees were everywhere. Pay for air. Let it grow. Let it grow. Let it grow. I'm deciding if I like it or not. Hi, Madness! I hope you're thriving today. We are seeing the Lorax. This is true. Of you, I lived here in Plainville too. I think I'm gonna take a pause on that because I don't think it's coming out the way I wanted to. And instead, I'm just going to do warm-ups of drawing my face. Sometimes it's important to just take a breather and go, you know what? Let's just go for it. You greedy bag, let it grow. Let the love inside you show. Let it seed inside the earth. Try to know it's worth the world's rebirth. And we say let it grow. Let it grow, let it grow. Just one tiny seed we really need. I love drawing heads nowadays. Like, it took me a really long time to be able to do a decent head, you know what I mean? I'm like, man, it took me so long to get to be able to, like, do something. Which I guess is true for a lot of creative pursuits. Like, imagine how people felt back in the day not being able to play a piano and then suddenly be able to play the piano. Be in the right headspace, ha! Exactly, mailmate. You're speaking like a true mailmate there. There we go. I love drawing my eye style the way I draw my eye style. Because what I do is I try to combine the influence of Disney and then the influence of anime into my expressions and visual style. And I think it does show a lot. Like, now that I pointed it out to you, you might see it more. But it's because I think anime does an incredible job of exaggerating. Oh my gosh, sorry. But then Disney does an incredible job of showing the emotion in the first place. Like, when we see an anime character, I just kind of go, oh, they're crying. But Disney adds the details of, like, if you're crying, you would have, like, these little wrinkles around your face or whatever. And I feel like anime doesn't do that as much, if that makes sense. And that's why I like combining them, because I try to take the best of both worlds. Take the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I'm not getting it perfect yet, but that's because I'm still learning as an artist. Like, how to develop and have my own voice and style. Because everyone has that point, right? Everyone has that time period where they're trying to figure out who they are, what they want, who they like, that kind of thing. And it's true for anything in life. And I can kind of see why Bob Ross turned art into a therapy thing. Because I feel like I do it sometimes. I feel like, I don't know, Mailmates. Be honest. Do I may or may not accidentally turn art into therapy? Into an analysis on ourselves as human beings and people. Yeah, we can do something like that. I'll be more detailed too. Like that. And then the reason why I do my little... Yay! That's not the chin I want. Yay! It's definitely not perfect, but it's getting there. I'm getting better at accepting my mistakes. Mailmates, if I ever fail to accept my mistakes, catch me so fast. Make me fight. I'll fight you. All of you. If you go, Mailmates, listen, we gotta band together, because obviously baby's not accepting her mistakes again. Help me. Let me see here. Okay. I mean, it's not all bad. I think that eye placements are off, but, you know. Oh, I see. I see which eye is off. It's this one. I think the eyes are really big for what the face shape is. Like, I think the face shape and the eyes are not quote-unquote complementary with each other. So I think I need to fix the chin and change the chin shape here. So I think it needs to be softer over here. And, like, it's not perfect, but if it can be softer around here, I feel like it'd be... Oh, oops. That's better-ish. I have some of the tuft of the cheek and stuff, so that's okay-ish. Ah! Okay, there we go. If you don't know, I was just fighting the... the folders. I was literally just fighting the crap out of the folders, because I was like... Folder worked properly for me, and it wasn't working properly for me. I haven't drawn myself in so long. Sometimes, and I feel like Mailmates would understand this feeling, sometimes it's hard for me to do things like draw myself or draw the characters that I see in my mind and anything, because I feel like I'm not ready for it yet, if that makes sense. Like, I feel as if I need to practice more, or do this more, or that more, or something along those lines, you know what I'm talking about? Where I'm like, it doesn't feel like the right time. It feels wrong. Does that make sense, Mailmates? I hope that makes sense. I don't like the chin. Oh my gosh. I'm going crazy because I don't like the chin. I don't like the chin. Well done. Maybe I'm just like overthinking it. I guess it's not all bad, but I don't like it, so I'm erasing it again. I feel like it needs to be softer. I'm going to look back at this and know exactly what the mistake is. I think it's a combination of things. I think it's the eyes and the chin together. But I think that this eye shape currently for me is a little bit harder to do than another... Ah! Oops. Yeah, there are just some characters I just don't draw because I'm not ready to put life into them. Exactly! It's so hard for me. Because, like, I want to, but how can I? You know what I mean? Like, I really want to, don't get me wrong, but how can I do it in a way that feels right? Ah! Like, how can I create an impact like a correct impact on what I see in my own mind? And the truth is, you can't. You're always going to see the same thing in your own head, and it'll be hard for you to be able to see anything else because it's in your mind. It doesn't exist, not fully anyway. And that's okay. It's okay if things will be in your mind and will always kind of be in your head. That's what makes it so beautiful, you know? It's really cool to be able to even have the opportunity to be like, yeah, I had this thought and this is a great concept, and I tried to like manifest it and put it into my own stuff, and this is what came out. It's not perfect or anything, don't get me wrong, but I was still able to kind of see it through, and it's not, like I said, perfect, but it's really cool I got to see it through in the first place and even give it a shot. Because I think a lot of people, myself included, we don't have a tendency to let ourselves have a proper shot at things because we're so afraid to fail. And I think that's a little sad. I think it's a little sad that we've like freaked ourselves out so much to be able to do anything good for ourselves, you know what I mean? And that's why I'm always going to fight against like those little voices in my head and stuff. Because ultimately, it's not what defines me. What defines me is what I do despite those sounds, those little voices in my head. And what defines me is that I'm still going despite everything. Because maybe one day, even though I won't have it properly like out in the world or anything, because it's always going to be in my head like my own little secret, maybe I can have something that's kind of like it. And by having something that's kind of like it, it makes it into something magical that can resonate with some other people who are just like me trying to figure themselves out too, you know? And I think that's the power of it. To me, anyway. Yes, yes. Oh, hi there, Treenix. I hope you're thriving today. We're doing some simple warm-ups right now. Yeah, I like that head a lot more. It's not perfect by any means, but it's a lot better than what it was before. I can't wait to like actually get out of my own head when it comes to a lot of just shape work and stuff. Because I'm so excited to finally be able to render again. Excuse me, sorry. I want to render, I want to create and have things and do cool things. And I keep stopping myself because I want to have my foundations done first. Which, by the way, it's not technically how you should really do the stuff that I'm doing. Like, you really should just create the stuff you enjoy and then go for the fundamentals afterwards. Don't do what I'm doing. Don't go like gun-ho, okay, I'm just going to improve and lock in on improvement. Because it does help you in the long run, don't get me wrong. But unless you were like super gun-ho like I am with it, you can and will get really frustrated with yourself. You'll get so frustrated with yourself with where you are and why you're at where you're at. And it's no one's fault, not even your own, because where you're at is where you're at, and you have to be okay with that. It's more so just like being okay with it that's the hard part. I'm also just yapping to yap, so I'm doing a lot of yap. I might not know what I'm talking about sometimes, but sometimes I do. I'm pretty close to thriving. How are you? Oh, I'm thriving. We're drawing a little bit. I'm gonna actually rotate my canvas real quick. Okay, that's not all bad. I thought that was worse than what it was. That's not all bad. That's okay. I don't feel like fixing the mistakes I see. I have not heard this song in a long while. Dude, I love when this song comes up because it feels like I'm getting a flashback. You know what I mean? Like, wop, wop, wop. I'm being sent back in time. You know what I mean? Pink eye. Sorry. I was thinking about I'm messing around. Meal meats. Let me see here. I guess I could do a similar color to this. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, let me get my complexion first. Thank you for the letter. That's not my complexion. What the heck? Let me see this. No. Is it just me or is this giving me something dark? I feel like it's just giving me something dark. There. No. Or maybe. I know what might be happening. I might just have, my settings in a little funky spot right now. And that's okay. Okay, I'm being lazy. I've decided. I'm not supposed to be lazy like this, but I'm being lazy. You say you love me, I say you're crazy. We're nothing more than friends. You're not my lover, more like my brother. I've known you since you were like 10. I really like your eyes. Oh, thank you! I appreciate it. I'm slowly learning. One day, I hope to incorporate... I said this a little bit earlier in the stream, but I hope to incorporate both Disney style, and then I also want to have anime and Disney combined into one. And if I can do that, then I succeed. I have success. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-E-S. Haven't I made it obvious? Haven't I made it clear? Want me to spell it out for you? F-R-I-N-E-S. F-R-I-N-E-S. Sounds very whimsical. Thank you! I appreciate it. It's just one of those things because I grew up with both. And I've never seen, me personally, I've never seen anyone combine the elements of animation the way Disney does it with anime as a whole. And I know that's like a tall glass of water and a tall order to make. But I feel like if I really lock in hard enough, I could do it. Does that make sense? Like, it's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, it sounds hard, but I mean, is it really though? I could probably pull it off if I work hard enough and I'm stubborn enough for it. I could do it, maybe. And then I decide that yes, I can do it, in fact. Yes. Oh, hi there, Deathly Memes. How are you, Mailmate? Are you thriving? Yes. Even though I've known for so long, your vocal skills still blow my mind. Thank you. I appreciate it. One day I'm gonna unlock all of the little evolution stones. I'll be able to sing, I'll be able to write, I'll be able to draw, I'll be able to animate. Oh, you have no idea, man. Oh, hi there, Meg! Oh my gosh, hi, Meg. Meg! Hi! For mailmates who don't know, the following mailmates, especially Meg, have been long-term mailmate veterans for some time now. A lot of them were following before I even hit 1,000 followers. Some before I even hit 300. So, give them lots of love already. For me, pretty please. There we go. The baby will become unstoppable. Yes. Oh, oops. Wrong color. Spell it out for you. F-I-N-D-S. F-I-N-D-S. Oh, 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 no. There we go, there we go, there we go. Yeah. You're still at 16 followers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. 16. I was so tiny. I still am small, don't get me wrong. Like, I am a very, very small creator on the internet, and I know it. One day I hope to be a bigger creator, but for now, I'll just continue to be my little guy self. Yes. I don't really remember. I followed you from one of Smoothie's streams. Yeah, because Smoothie's the best. I love Smoothie. Live, laugh, love Smoothie. In this economy, yes. In this baby economy. But nothing comes close to the Golden Coast. You're falling in love. Oh. Daisy Duke's bikinis on top. I think you were on like 350 when I joined. Ah! I was so tiny. I was so tiny. I still am tiny, but I was so tiny. I was a little guy. Pepsi, sweet percent, it's on your hands up. Oh my gosh, I remember when I started, I did not feel ready at all to like start streaming and do streaming stuff. I felt so unready. It was hilarious. I remember having to be like, well, I don't know if I should do it. I'm like nervous to do it. And then I got the encouragement from peers. And I swear, if I didn't get that encouragement, I wouldn't have started. And I wouldn't be where I am right now because I would have been my own worst enemy about it. Yes. Daisy Dukes. Smooth Baby Karma and Siren are the best team. Yeah, I agree. I miss hanging out with them so much on streams. I miss hanging out with them. California. Now I just got it on time. I'm just doing like various shades here that I could probably blend. Let me see if I can blend it again. Ah! There we go. That's close enough. I'm not like going into too much depth with that shading and rendering right now. Hi there, Stefan! I hope you're thriving today. I still remember being the 100th sub on YouTube. Thank you, by the way. You're awesome. Oh my gosh. Seriously, the support that I've received as I've been, you know, slowly growing and developing my delivery and being en route for everybody and en route for everyone's hearts, the support has been insane. Like, it's way more than I remember being like, oh, I don't know if I can get this far with, like, where I am. Like, is it even possible for me to be able to be anywhere without like a proper face or name or anything like that? Like, can I actually do that? And then over time, I started to learn and realize that, yeah, I don't need to have a full model or like a 1.0 or anything to get started. What matters is that I started at all, man. You know? California girls. California. There we go. I'm rendering and shading. Not really rendering, but shading. No, shredding. What the heck? Coloring. I just like coloring and yapping. Yes. Da-da-da! Who needs a full model when you can fit in a teacup? That's what I'm saying. I can fit in a teacup. I don't know if mailmates remember, but I am canonically able to fit in a teacup. I call it a superpower. I love teacups. I love tea. Mailmates, did you know I love tea? I'm on my second cup of tea today, actually. It's next to me. I should probably drink it again, honestly. Tea! Maybe liking tea? No, impossible. Very impossible. Possible? Impossible? I don't know. I have a brain, I only use it sometimes. I think to use my brain is a choice that I don't openly make all the time. Like, it's a passive choice, you know what I mean, mailmates? Like, listen, I can use my brain, but only sometimes. It's like my debuff, my BB buff. Buff baby, baby buffery. Can I be a BB bakery? I wish to be a BB bakery. Mailmates, if I was a bakery, would you see and join me? Did you know today was National Donut Day? I don't know if you know that. Yes, this song is the embodiment of my ADHD activates. Yes, exactly. You know what's funny? Ironically enough, I actually... I have a tendency to focus more with this song alongside other fun songs like this, which sounds like it's a lot, but my brain, I don't know why, it just makes it work in my brain. It just makes it work in my brain. In my baby brain. Caught up that romance. Ra ra roma roma gaga ooh la la. Ra ra roma roma gaga ooh la la. Ta-da! Ta-da! I'll do you one better. I want... What shade do I want? I want that shade. Let me see that. Yeah. La la la, I want your love. I need it lighter. I love you. You know that I need you. I want it bad. Bad romance. I want your love and then you'll want your revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. I want your love and all your love is revenge. You and me could write a bad romance. Oh, 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 caught in a bad romance. Oh, 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 caught in a bad romance. No, I don't want that cheat. Do I want that? No, I don't. I thought it was cute. No, I don't think so. I think it's still cute. I just need it in another brush. What is this one? What are these? I didn't know I had all these. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. I don't know why I said that. That's it. This doesn't do anything. Let's see. I already work in one with the BB Bakery. Hire me? Yes. Yes. Always hire all the mailmates. Sorry, mailmates. I guess I locked in for a second there. Let me see if I can catch up to the chat real quick. Da-da-da-da. What's baby's superpower? She can fit in a teacup and sometimes able to use something called a brain. Yes, exactly. But only occasionally, not all the time. It's very hard. Why did I give myself human ears? I just noticed this. Mailmates, who allowed this? Why did I do that to myself? Oh, caught in a bad romance. Oh, caught in a bad romance. Ra ra Roma Roma ma gaga ooh la la. Ra ra Roma Roma ma gaga ooh la la. Walk fashion, baby. Not perfect, but it's okay. I just needed an ear. I realized that I didn't give myself a proper ear. Yes. Ta-da! Baby, do you play games off stream? Because there's one you should check out. Oh, what game? I do play games off stream sometimes. I try to see like what games mailmates would like on stream, but I also try to make it so it's enjoyable for everybody too. So, for example, I did something funny. I might have bought a horror game, but it was on sale, okay? So, I will try that exactly one time maybe, but I have a rule. I need to try it with somebody and to have somebody in the chat with me or like on the, a VC or something. And then maybe I can be brave and do it. That's what I'm thinking anyway, because then I'll be able to be held more accountable. But I have exactly one horror game and I don't know if I can do that, but I'm scared. We'll see if I ever do it. And if I do it, I also will likely have juice, maybe. Liquid courage. Courage, yes. And that's what I'm thinking of anyway. But I did get it when it was on sale. So, yes. Baby model on a constant 45 degree angle. You can tell that I have this habit of just tilting my head like this. Like, I don't know why. And that's kind of why my drawings are slanted. Because I keep craning my head this way. And it keeps making things slanted going this way. And that's not good. It's my habit. Da-da-da. I also need help convincing Smoofy to get it. Oh, what game? There we go. Baby Subnautica gameplay 1. Subnautica I feel like would be really fun with me. I feel like I would be kind of scared. But I feel like it'd be really funny. It's funny because I'm like, what games would be great for me on stream? I have no idea. You know? Let's see. It's Final Fantasy XIV. I don't know if you would really like it, but maybe you could try it as a free trial. Ooh, okay. What I'll do is I'll look it up. And then when I look it up, I'll be able to be like, is this giving baby or not? Yes. That's something I can promise. What horror game? So, for mailmates who don't know, I am not familiar with this horror game called Resident Evil. I've never played a single Resident Evil game. So, I figured that I could maybe play Resident Evil 2. And it was on a sale. And I hear that's when Leon's story starts. And I know, like, Leon is super cool and bad butt and all that stuff. So I'm thinking I can see where it started. Because I never played any Resident Evil game. I don't know what the lore is. I don't know anything. I know that it's gory, so I'm a little bit scared because it's really hard for me to play games that have like actual gore and stuff. So we'll see how I do there. Like, I know that I'm probably gonna die, and the way that I die is going to be because I close my eyes at the part where I need to defend myself a little bit more because the gore is happening. So it's a little scary. It's just a little bit scary. But I figure that it would be very enjoyable for everyone to watch. It's like swallowed my pride and tried a little bit of Resident Evil. Just a little bit. The second one, because I know like that one has like it has a really crazy cold open. I know that. Like I know it has Leon go into some kind of convenience store or something. Because I remember seeing that gameplay and then immediately noping out and being like, I can't watch this YouTube gameplay. I can't do this, man. This is scary. And in a way, I'm kind of grateful for it. But I'm also... it's scary. So I definitely need liquid courage. I definitely need a buddy with me. And I figured it'd be really funny. I just need one buddy. Just one person. One. And I'll be okay. Just one. You know? Da ba da. Da ba da ba da ba 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 da ba ba ba. Papi Leon Kennedy about to take another soul. You'd be surprised. I don't know. I don't know if Leon can get me, man. Here's the thing. Oh wait, I'll save my thoughts until I play the game. It's... Yeah. Yeah. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see it in real time. Resident baby. Yes, yes. Resident Evil baby. Yes, yes, yes. I love Resident Evil, so I'll be down to support. Please! I need all the help I can get because I'm gonna die. A lot. And half of it is, again, going because I can't watch gore. Like, I can't... And I already stuttered that out, man. I cannot watch gore. So... And I know, like, half of those deaths in those games are gory. Not even half. Like, a good portion of those games have gory deaths, man. And I was like... How am I gonna play that? And I thought to myself I would never play it. But if it's funny, and if I have those two conditions, I feel like I'd be okay, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. I need to be like 2 cans in, man. I gotta get 2 down and in me before I even try. I'm gonna be so scared. I'll hold your cup handle while you play, thank you. I need like at least 2 cans or I'm gonna die. Oh my god, I'm gonna be terrified. Ugh. But yes, that is something I did get because it was on sale. It was less than $10. And I was like, okay, fine. I'll indulge. I don't know after that one. There's 3 and 4. I'm not sure if I should play 3 and 4. Like, I don't know the play, like, what's village, what's like, I don't know anything. So, I figured mailmates would be able to tell me too, because I don't know anything. But, you know. Shot of liquid courage every death. No! Because that's evil. That's evil. That'd be so evil. I feel like I would die. But like in real life. Like over and over again in real life. Then that'd be anti-mail courier. Mailmates, what do we think of this little drawing? What are our thoughts on this little doodle? A shot every time you screech. No! I'd be blackout. If you die or we take a shot in honor, I appreciate this, mailmates. Take a big shot of tea, please. Do you know how many people, by the way, in my life have tried to convince me to have, like, spiked tea? Like, tea with juice in it. Like, so many people have been like, oh, you love tea? Why aren't you, like, getting a little shot of something in it with it? I'm like, I don't know. Like, why would I have anything in my tea besides honey or sugar? And they're like, what, you don't want anything? And I'm like, no, I just want normal tea. Like, why I gotta add anything else? A lot of times happens. It happens to me. Thank you for the rose. Ah! Thank you for the rose. Ah! Help me! Help me! I'm being barraged. Help! Thank you, thank you. I've had tea with whiskey in it before. It's really nice in winter. See? Another one. Thank you for the roses. Ah! Mailmates, Mailmates, I was so close to drawing the bride and BB bride, BB pride. Baby pride. Mailmates, I'm drawing it. I'm drawing the rainbow, I promise. Hold on. I'm getting there. It's getting. Am I doing it? Am I doing it? Mailmates. Is this a rainbow? I don't know. There. I feel like I did way too much for a rainbow. It's okay. It made sense in my brain, okay? Wow! It's a flag! It's close enough. It's close enough. Remember, mailmates, you voted for this. In the mailroom Discord, you voted for this. I'm just saying. You voted for it. It's a rainbow and baby is a pot of gold at the end. Yes, I am. I'm golden. The fabled 8-colored rainbow. How many rainbow colors are there? Are there 5 colors? Did I do too many? Wait. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7. Is that bad? It looks pretty. At least from afar. I think it looks pretty. 7, I think. See? I had it. I think. Mailmates, did I have it? Be so honest, please. 7, because that's the Lord's number. Oh, okay. I draw a circle here. I make the circle shiny. I draw a pole here. I draw the pole. I go here. I make the pole silver. I add a line through the pole. I do this. Pole. I say 3 because I'm colorblind. I am also challenged in viewing things too. It's okay. I also struggle with seeing things. I canonically have really bad eyes. I can't drive without my contacts or glasses. I'm not allowed. I mean, I can, but I feel like I'd really get into a car crash. Like, it would be really dangerous for me to do so. I say 3 because I'm colorblind. 3! You have 2 blues, an indigo, and violet. No, I don't. I have everything. I am the rainbow. Aha! Oh, Vitaruga! Hi there, mailmate. How are you today? I'm thriving, by the way. I don't know if you know that, but I'm thriving. I'm just drawing again. I can't stop. Mailmates don't know this, but I was drawing so many arms today. Oh my god. I was en route and I still drew arms. And heads. Yes. I am sick. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. I hope you had soup today. I hope you had the best sopita ever. I hope you had the most soupest of soups to ever soup. I hope that when you said soup, you said at store. And then we went at the soup store. And then together we thrived at the soup store. You understand, mealmate? You want together forever? Yes. Whoa! I forgot that existed. What am I looking at over here? What is this? Oh no. What about this one? No. Close though. What about this one? No. Mailmates, I'm being picky again. Yes! Want. This is the one I want. Can we go thrift shopping? What? Bada, 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 dum da, yada, bada, bada, dum ba, yada, bada, bada, dum ba, yada, bada, bada, dum ba, yada, dum ba, yada, bada, bada, dum ba, yada, bada, bada, dum ba, yada, bada, bada, dum ba. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. Looking for a drummer. This is freaking awesome. Hey, this is the non-censored version. Oops, sorry. I'm like, oh, I'm doing the censored version of the song. Nope, you're not. That's not the censored version. Oops. Sorry. I tried. I think it's so funny how hard I try to, like, do things like that, and it always just backfires somewhere, somehow. I don't know why it does, it just does. I count red, orange, gold, highlighter... Highlighter? Where'd you get highlighter? Blue, purple, and hot pink, which is exactly when a rainbow is my book. You have a book in a rainbow? Rainbow book? I too like rainbow books. I think more rainbow books should exist. Mailmates, make more rainbow books exist right now. Got the Velcro. No. I love doing like color theory things, like messing with colors. Because I think it's really cool to make things like more colorful by going for opposites. Like, I could have just gone for a darker pink or, like, a more complementary, like a dark purple kind of thing. And don't get me wrong, they would look very aesthetically pleasing and stuff, but I feel like it's kind of the obvious choice in a way. Does that make sense, mailmates? Like, I feel like it would be obvious if I went for those colors. And I don't want to go for the obvious. I want to go for, like, something unique. And granted, don't get me wrong, the way that I'm shading, there's no lighting angle. There's nothing. This is me kind of like going for it because I can. And I'm like, yes. I need to like stop singing myself up to the lyrics of the song, by the way, or making it like proper. You know what I mean? I feel like I have a tendency to kind of say things or do things right at the time of the songs. And then when I'm actually looking at VODs and stuff, I'm like, what am I talking about right here? And you hella won't. Goodwill. Popping tags. Yeah. Only got $20 in my pocket. Looking for a drummer. This is freaking awesome. I'll wear your granddad's clothes. I look incredible. There we go. Like, is the blue perfect? No. But that's okay. Because I can actually cheat it. That's why I also like doing this, because I let myself cheat it sometimes. Yes, I want that color more. I'm looking for a drummer. This is freaking awesome. So I like this blue more, maybe. But I gotta see it. Na 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 na. See, I can do like the whole thing in that blue. That's what I mean. Like, I can still do more complementary colors like this blue for the shading. But I don't like... Ah, don't jump scare me like that. Freaking hell. I was like, wait, I shouldn't yell. Oh my god, that got me though. I looked up right as he came up. Oh, that was awful. That was awful. I almost yelled. That was scary. Like, I felt like my voice catch my throat and everything. Oh my god, that almost got me. Very anti-male career, by the way. I don't know if you knew that. Like, I do purple. But, like, purple feels wrong, too. You know what I mean? I mean, it's not, like, totally wrong, because actually purple is a really nice compliment to pink. But I don't want to do, like, the obvious compliments. I want to do, like, the fun ones. You know what I mean, male mates? Like, I want to have fun with my complementary colors. Like, why can't I just do, like, a fun blue? And, like, I get it. I'm just being difficult. I have a tendency to just be difficult with this kind of thing. Very anti-male career, but also very me. Very anti-male career, yes. You are anti-male career. I think male mates have to establish that their male mates are anti-male career. And I think male mates are proud of this fact. And I don't know why. It's very anti-male career. Yes. Cotton candy BB, yeah! The blue's not right either, though. This happens to me sometimes where, like, I can't... I think it's because I'm doing too many cool tones. Thinking about me. Like, I can go for an orange, but the orange isn't gonna feel right either. Yeah, that's not gonna feel right. I can't do green, because green, if you do green, it's, like, very opposing. So... I can do, like, I could just cave and do freaking purple. I don't want to do purple, but I could. I want it to be different from the complexion. But, like, purple is, like, a really easy choice. Like, even if I do this, the bare minimum, it's a really easy choice to do. But I don't want to do purple. It's too obvious. I want to, like, a blue purple if I can. Like this, maybe? Oh, this is a pretty one. I feel like this one's pretty. Yeah, I like that. Okay, it took me forever, but I got one. That's why I experiment and play with it, though. And that's why I like rendering so much. Like doing loose shading. Because then I can unlock looks like this. And it feels right. You know what I mean? Like, yes. This is exactly what I need. No. You spin my head right round, right round. How many times have I sung this on stream? You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down. I don't know if I want to keep the yellow. I'm just trying the yellow for right now. Because I like experimenting with colors to see what it looks like and then deciding if I want to keep it from there. Because usually my instinct isn't so far off. If I'm seeing something, it's because I really am seeing something and it could work. But I need to see how it works and why it works before I do anything. No. I could just go for like a purple, or not pink. Oh, what am I saying? Like a pink? I guess I could just do pink and be basic. I would let myself be basic for this one. Just this time, though. Like something like that. I'd be okay with that. Maybe not that specific shade, though. Yeah, just like something like that, maybe. Nothing like too crazy, you know what I mean, male mates? Going down, down. Blend, 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 blend. Wow! Oh. I got distracted. Control. Oh, Mailmates, I do have a question. So, real quick, what are your thoughts on the current stream schedule, or rather the schedule that I'm trying to maintain? Do Mailmates think that the stream schedule is okay with my, you know, my Wednesday, Friday, Saturday streams? Or would you like me to shift back to what it was, where it was like Tuesdays and Thursdays for streaming? What are your thoughts? Oh my gosh, thank you for the subscribe rate. That's true. Hi there, Mailmate. I hope you're thriving today. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. We're just doing some loose coloring as I'm yapping away. But what do Mailmates think? Are we feeling that to keep this current schedule? Or are we feeling like it's, I should go back to my Tuesday, Thursdays, and then like a weekend stream? What do you think? I only ask this because when I'm in Root, they recently changed my Root schedule. So I'm wondering if I should defend, because that's why I'm like struggling to stream at the times that I'm streaming. Because they really are. They're messing with my delivery schedule. And I asked them not to, but they are. And it makes me sad. But I can always just try to see like how it would be if I changed it a little bit. You know what I mean? Like if I did go for a Thursday and Tuesday stream in a minute kind of thing. And then just like go back if it doesn't work. You know what I mean? I don't know though. What do you think, Mailmates? Like, I don't know is the answer. I don't know. Yes. Baby, it's been a long minute. How have you been? Oh, I'm thriving. We're just drawing. See? We're doing some doodling. Ta-da! I wasn't expecting to actually do like a proper render of anything. But, ta-da! This is just a loose sketch thing, I guess. Yes. Although, I guess what I can do also... Where are you? The mind's as cold as ice. And someone way down here loses someone dear. Again, takes it all. The loser has to fall. It's simple and it's plain. Why should I complain? Tell me, does she kiss like I used to kiss you? Does it feel the same when she calls your name? Well, that's scary. Somewhere deep inside, you must know that I miss you. But what can I say? Rules must be obeyed. The judges will decide. Likes of me abide. Spectators at the show, always laying low. The game is on again. A lover or a friend, a big thing or a small. I'm just doing loose things right now. Yes. I would be open to you streaming 24/7. Oh, that would be a blast if I could, man. It's really funny because me personally, I do notice a change and like a general grumpiness in myself if I'm not streaming. And it's the funniest thing because I don't think like I'm that bad. But then if I don't stream for a while, I realize, oh no, streaming legitimately like makes me stay sane and in a good mood. And if I don't do it, I'll like start getting grumpy. It's so funny. There's something about it that just makes me feel calm and more at ease, you know? So the winner takes it all, and the loser has to fall. I wonder if I can do something fun here. I can! Yay! I just wanted to have like loose things on the tips. I like when like people can have loose things like this. Okay. There we go. Not perfect, but something. Rendering and all that. Yes. Haha. Baby is just a tad bit parasocial. She needs her yap outlet or it builds up. Yes. I think of it as this way. So something that I've talked about on stream before, and just in general, I will tweak out if I don't have a creative outlet. And I think that the combination of constantly making something throughout the week, be it via streaming, be it via drawing, be it via doing like music production, anything like that, it makes it so I feel sane. Because if I don't do it, I will get very grumpy. I'll get like super grumpy and be like, man, I should be doing something with myself, doing something with my life, and not just like working all the time. Like, I just gotta do something, man. And then I'll just be like, I'm not doing enough. I have to do more. I tweak out. It feels like there's like the buzz under my skin. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta do something. And it's not an addiction, I swear. It's called I just really like making things all the time. I really like it. It means a lot to me. I love the idea of just being able to draw and create and like continuously make things, you know what I mean? And if it's in a way that can make people enjoy it too, I'm so happy. Like, if I could do things for full time and have like this, you know, fulfillment in doing it, I could do it any day of the frickin' week. There we go, BB Pride. It's not bad for a little sketch. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I have to do the thing or else I'm not learning. Mailmates, I have to write the best mistake that I have here. And my best mistake is... Best... Mistake... My... eye... Placement... Makes... Things... Feel... Unaligned. If I didn't do my best mistake, then I am not doing it right. My best mistake. Yes, addicted to thriving. Oh, you know it, mailmate. You already know it. Love song, baby. I love you like a love song, baby. Like a love song. Let me see here. I'm gonna do a little look-see right here. Me gusta bailar la noche de la fiesta. I say, mailmates, that it is time, and it is time to deliver. What do I mean by that, mailmates? I mean that low-key, I have to go and root in the morning, so I have to end things because I went on for actually a little bit longer than I told myself that I would, again, because I like to stream a lot, and if I don't get to do it, I tweak out a little, but it's okay. In the meantime, let's see here. Who can I raid into? And then I will do my closer and everything. Ah! Thank you? Ha! I can't see what you threw at me because I'm looking at who I can raid into. But yes. Let me see here. Who can I raid into? And here we go. I am going to raid into... Oh my gosh, so many people are... Wow. Hi, everybody. Let's see here. Ah! Those are roses, I can tell by the frequency. Let me see here. Me gusta bailar. Oh, you know what? We haven't raided into Belle in forever. Let's go say hi to Belle. I love Belle. Okay, meal mates. Here we go. You ready? I can now say that this delivery has been signed, sealed, and delivered by yours truly. Remember to eat well, drink well, be merry, and always thrive today. If you like the vibes, if you like hanging out in the mailroom with me, first off, thank you. I feel honored. Second off, consider checking out all the socials. We got them right here in the chat. I'm going to do the command right there. And we even got a Discord where sometimes if I can't stream, I'll stream over there. Little tip. And then, oh, obviously, the most important part. I have to say thank you. Thank you as always for watching this if you're live or in a VOD right now. And if one day you're looking back at this and being like, oh wow, this is where she was in drawing back in 2026 of June. Yeah, this is where I am right now. I can't wait to see where I go. And I'm so honored to have you here on this delivery with me. So as always, thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the 40 stream streak. Thank you for the subs and for the bits. And thank you all so much for hanging out with me today. It really does mean a lot. It helps me keep going, you know what I mean? It means a lot. Anything else? Oh, yes, I would be honored if you could give Belle all the love. With a little raid message and just giving Belle follows if you haven't gotten, you know, Belle on your follow list. Please, please, please give Belle all the love. All of them! Yeah. I love you, babe, sir. Should I say Papa? No! I thought I almost went one stream without being called a daddy. I was so close. I was so close to one stream not being called daddy. Very anti-male courier. The most anti-male courier to ever anti-male courier. I can't believe it. Let's see here. Anything else to add? Nope. I appreciate all of you, and I cannot wait to see you all again next time. And I will probably do a poll on, like, schedules in the next day or so. Because my schedule is shifting around a little bit. Let's see, anything else off the top of my head? Nope. Thank you all, and I hope you all thrive, and I'll see you all next time, alrighty? Baby is a daddy. Oh, chill, you missed the whole conversation. It was the last stream, if you're curious. It was terrible, by the way. Oh my gosh, everybody says that I'm daddy now. I don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, bye-bye! Bye-bye! I'm just going to end right now before we get into the daddy talk. Okay, listen, I'm ending it now. Goodbye.